Welcome to Backstage with Kennedy. This little show will be your remedy. From Toronto, spanning across the sea. Cool people, lots of laughs. This is your favorite podcast.
Hello and welcome. My name's Kennedy from the Backstage with Kennedy podcast. I got a really awesome guest today. He's been on the podcast before, therefore repeat offender. He's my homie Shotaro, otherwise known as The Show. He is a hip hop artist and director. He does a lot of great video stuff. And yeah, he's from Okinawa, Japan. I met him back in Toronto probably a couple of years ago now. We met at a crappy dive bar and we connected instantly. And here we are now, man. It's nice to talk to you, Show, even if it is like this. I'd rather you be here, but I totally understand, man. How you doing, brother?
Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you for always being kind to me. You know what I mean? Like since first time that we met. I'm feeling really good right now. Yeah.
That's good, man. You doing well, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
For sure.
So
I mean, this is the time that we have to, like, you know.
Yeah. I mean, a year ago we spoke about coronavirus and stuff like that, and it was crap. You know what I mean? Like, we were both in a situation where we were like, yeah, Canada's fucked, Japan's fucked. What are we gonna do? But I think now things have gotten a lot better, no?
Okay, so you know, say the least. Still, our business is like still going great, but like from the point of view of everybody's perspective, Japan is kind of being a little bit crazy out here because these last maybe a week, the people that has been infected with coronavirus went up to 300 people in a row these past a week. So it's been kind of crazy. All the businesses are, they don't serve. Sorry, my bad. They don't serve customers inside. They only do takeouts and delivery, which is catering.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same here. It's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
And you know what? 300, bro, sounds a lot better than the over 1,000 we have every day here. So
that's for sure.
that's not too bad, man. It's not too bad. It's a lot safer over there right now, it sounds like.
That's for sure.
Yeah, brother. So we'll jump into this interview a little bit. Yeah, thanks again for joining me, brother. It's always nice to catch up and nice to talk with you.
No, thank you. I mean,
so we have a mutual friend, DJ Low, who actually the day we met, the three of us kind of met together that day, which is super wicked. He's recently really gotten into skateboarding, and he was always into skateboarding, but like he's been watching skateboarding on TV and such right now. And he mentioned to me, he said, yo, you got to ask Show this question, bro. So do you know who, correct me if I got the pronunciation wrong, Yuto Horigami?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay,
man.
Is he like a god out there?
Yeah, in the skateboarding world, everybody is really hyped that, like this is the actually like the first time that Japanese skateboarder that actually went and skated his ass off in like national, like world championship, like as known as like SLL. Oh no, my bad. SLS, like yeah, skateboarding league.
Yeah.
And he actually won. So like, like us as in as us Japanese people are really hyped because he's actually like qualified for Olympic.
Yeah,
I mean,
I saw that and I was impressed, man. I was impressed, and the fact that they're doing the Olympics now, like that's pretty sick. And like to have a guy like that, like I know the U.S. Always has had a lot of people that are kind of on a global scale, but sounds like this guy's giving everybody a little bit of a run for their money right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a good inspiration for everybody in Japan. I mean, I'm sure it's great inspiration for everybody out there, other than Japan. But like is I think it's effective to a younger generation like us, or I mean like me, or like everybody else that's coming up. I think that's a really important thing that we as Japanese people in here, we have to like really recognize and promote and respect that, the energy of trying.
You're quite the skater yourself, I've heard. And one thing that always stood out to me was how like liked you are in the skate and music community in Toronto right off the bat. Like the fact that you really jumped into the culture of Toronto right off the bat, opposed to a lot of people who would come to Toronto and they'd kind of just, do the touristy things, not really experience the culture. You were like, man, I want to hang out at dive bars. I want to go to the skate park. Like I want to meet people. And that was really, really cool, man.
Exactly.
Are you really in
actually one thing, man, like about that, I thought like it was really important thing to do. Like as I came through to Toronto for work visa and working there, at the same time, I thought it's really important to connect with locals, right? So that is like the primary thing that I do.
Yeah.
If I go to like anywhere that I don't know, because like that's more information, and it's a opportunity to connect with actual locals and get that information, and get really close to where I want to be. So I think that was the important part that I really dedicate to, you know what I mean? Like, because at the end of the day, everybody's a human being, so like race doesn't matter.
Are you quite involved in like the skate and hip hop scene in like Okinawa as well? Like, is that something that you've kind of found yourself like in? Because you really found that easy in Toronto. Is that the same thing?
Oh yeah.
In Okinawa? Yeah.
Actually, like being a skateboarder, at the same time being an artist is kind of, like hard to like keep that focus on both sides. But I think that was the actually like the first time that I came to Canada as an exchange student. I still remember I was like hard like skater, like I really loved skateboarding. So the first thing that I did was, I didn't know any English. I couldn't, communicate to anybody. But one thing that I was able to do was, I was a skateboarder. So, I just hit the local skate park, and then meet everybody that was there, and like, kind of get along. And they were locals were like really interested in a different culture. So they really wanted to like connect with me, and they really wanted to like know what my culture is. So that kind of, you know, did it like how I am right now, like today.
Yeah. It's crazy to me that like the way you kind of like integrated into like the Canadian society, I guess, was through
Mhm.
skateboarding. And then like literally the way you left Canada was through skateboarding, sadly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like
know, right? I think that was the craziest shit. Like, oh, sorry, I don't know if I can swear, but
yeah, no, absolutely,
but
man.
yeah.
So for people who don't know, sadly, it was pretty abrupt. House show
Mhm.
had to leave. He was skateboarding. He had a bag with everything in it. That bag got stolen. He then
Mhm.
had no ID or anything like that, so he couldn't really be here. Went to the
Yeah.
Japanese embassy, had to go back to Japan. So it was kind of abrupt, and we're just like, damn, man, that sucks. But happened at a skate park, sadly. Um,
Oh yeah.
can't wait for show to come back. Um,
Oh man.
and next time, no bags stolen, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Yo, like next time I'm a, just keep it on the low and just like kind of like watch everybody.
I feel you, man. I feel you. So let's start talking about a little bit about music these days.
Oh yeah.
So you and I chatted a little bit before
Hmm.
about kind of what you got going. And obviously I know what you've been working on. I have kept a pretty close tabs on your music.
Yeah.
So you released a little while ago, you released a project and it was a
Hmm.
collaborative project. So you had a bunch of different friends on it, yeah? Can you
Yep.
tell me a little bit about that?
Oh, to actually correct you, that was the project that I released recently. So that's the latest project. But
Yeah.
before that, it's called Rice Man with the Beard,
On
which
deck
is
with
like
no, yeah.
representing myself mostly, but at the same time I'm representing my hometown and like everybody that I fuck with. But yeah, so the Rice Man with the Beard, um, it, for me, it kind of took me a couple of years, at least 2 years at least, to ensure that make sure everything's good. Um, about what I wanted to say, what I had to say, what I wanted to, deliver to everybody that I know or don't know, to Japan and Canada or worldwide. But yeah, that was the really important um, project to me, at least. But yeah, Rice Man with the Beard was I don't know, like it was about what I really learned and what I've experienced. Actually not versus, but like the difference between um what I experienced in Japan and Canada. So for me, throughout all these experience that I had in Canada, that really connected me like worldwide, because Canada is like the diversity like country, right? Like there's a lot of races. I mean, I hate to say it, but like there's a lot of races. There's a lot of culture. Um, you know, as living in that country and culture, that changed me a lot. Um, through my perspective, because all I knew before I went to Canada was Japan or like Okinawa only. But as I experienced like a lot of things um, out of Japan, that really put me in that perspective of like the world is big, yet it's small at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, so that was the Rice Man with the Beard was that it was about that. You know what I mean? Like throughout all my life. I mean, I'm still young, but you know what I mean? Like that still, I could still send some good message to the world. So, you know, yeah.
Yeah. So you got some new music videos you're working on.
Mhm.
Can you tell people about that?
Oh yeah. So recently, after the Rice Man with the Beard came out, maybe maybe 2 months later, we released a record, a project called Beautiful Toxic World. Um, there's only 4 tracks, but it's, I mean, it's supposed to be an EP, so 4 tracks was good enough. I that's what I thought, at least. But yeah, so that project was, um I did it with like a couple artists that I really fuck with. And yeah, so that project wasn't about just myself or my perspective or my story. It was about our story and what we have to, you know, tell the world, or Japan itself at least. But yeah, so we're we're planning on to shoot a music video from that project, like a Beautiful Toxic World. So right now we're planning on to shoot a music video for the track called Moon and Sun. Man, I like really, we're really like putting our work into that into this music video. So we're like really excited to shoot the video, because it's not just me, but it's me and yeah, Hibiki. Yeah, you know Hibiki, right?
Vicky,
Like
yeah,
Hibiki.
man. I love that guy.
Kiwi and another dude that I really fuck with. He's great. He raps in Japanese, but you know, um, his his lyrics are like on spot. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah.
What are the visuals going to look like for that? Like from what I've seen in the past of your visuals, because honestly, dude, I think you're a freaking incredible director.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
the
it.
stuff you did for On Deck, spot on. All your personal visuals have been dope. The fact that you climbed under a bridge once just to get a shot is the most insane thing.
Shit.
What song is that, so people can go check out how insane you are?
Oh yeah, so yo, I still remember that vividly, because like that was like the most feared moment that I had while we were shooting, because yeah, that's shit.
Yeah, tell people about that, because there's a little tidbit to that, like that people wouldn't know by watching the video, that you told me the first time, and I just couldn't handle it, bro. I thought that was so funny.
Oh yeah, so so the song was, it's called Japarican. Japarican, you know, it sounds American, but like it's called Japarican. So about that song, it was about, you know, like Japan and America, you know, like since I got back from Canada, you know, I've been living in Japan, back in Japan, and I always knew that something wrong was in Japan. Like Japanese culture was kind of like it is kind of like Americanized. So I wanted to tell kind of like you know, like lyric wise, I wanted to tell a story. My bad. What I've experienced, like I said before, what I've experienced and all that stuff, and you know, like we are Japanese, you know, like Japanese people are always like, you know, they always have rules, like manner in kind of way, but for us, like at least for me, and at least for my buddies, we always understood like the culture and everything. Like here, they really like to like, you know, like hold people down. So for me, living in Japan is kind of stressful at the same time. You know what I mean? Like kind of like everything is watched. Everybody has their rules. You know, like it's kind of hard to fly. You know what I mean? Like if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's kind of hard to fly. It's kind of hard to be yourself.
Yeah. So what made you think like can you explain the actual bridge situation? Like when you shot that music video, can you talk about the actual bridge situation and the problem that you ran into in the process? Because I think people would find that hilarious.
Oh yeah. So we was actually like looking for a perfect, like good place to shoot. And we found like a couple spots that was like kind of like you know, like with nature and like the river and like, you know, like I thought that was like the beautiful place to shoot. But then I look up, right? It was like literally it was like under that bridge.
Yeah, I forget what the bridge is called, but for people who are from Toronto who don't who would know, it's like the East End, right on the Bloor train line. So like I forget what that bridge is called, but yeah, that's the bridge.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry for people that is watching, but like, yeah, I actually don't remember where it was, but yeah, I thought it was a beautiful place to shoot. And then after we shot a couple spots around that area, I looked up, and then it was bridge, but there was like, you know, the spot that I shot. So I was like, yo, do you think you like? I was talking to Hibiki, right? Like Hibi, he was my cameraman at the time. I was talking to Hibi, saying like, do you think I could just climb up there, and do you think you could like control the drone and shoot it? And I was talking to him with the like real ass like confident face, you know, like you know what I mean? Like, yo, if we shoot this scene, it'll be dope as fuck, you know what I mean? Like, so I was like really desperate to shoot that scene. So I was talking to Hibi, yeah, I'm gonna climb up there and then perform what I have to perform from the camera. So can you fly that Jerome perfectly.
This is a high
And
bridge.
oh
This bridge is
yeah,
no
it was
joke.
like, oh yeah, man. Like if you, it was the height of like if you fall, you're gonna die. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, man. Like I'm always like, you know, I'm always down to shoot a dope ass scene. So yeah, I told Hebe just shoot it, like like. So I climbed up there. I was scared shitless, to tell the truth. But that's what I had to do in my mind, at least, in my heart at least. But yeah.
So
So
you shot the scene and you went down. What happened after that?
so man, like the climbing down was the hardest thing that I did. Climbing up was like easy, right? Because like you just don't give a shit about like how high you're at, but you just want to keep climbing and get that like perfect shot. But like when I was climbing down, it was different story, because it's yeah, it's going down. So like I had to be more careful and watch my step. But
Did
yeah,
you have your phone up there?
oh yeah, yo, how did you know this?
I got great memory, bro.
Shit, man, I didn't even remember that. Oh shit.
The show got to the bottom of this bridge, which is huge, and then goes, "Oh man, I forgot my
Yeah.
phone up there, bro."
Yeah,
So you had to
exactly.
climb back up and get it.
Yeah, man. Actually, you mentioned it, and then I remembered it. That was crazy. Yo, man, like I was like really like, oh man, fuck. Like I left my phone up there. Like, it just took me like 20 minutes to get down. Like,
Oh,
yeah, that
man.
was the craziest video shoot that I ever done. I've been shooting other artists and myself too, but yeah, that was the hardest video shoot I've ever done. Like,
Don't quote me on it, but I think I'm gonna clip that video. I'm gonna clip that part of that video, and then I'm gonna show this clip so that people can understand.
oh yeah.
Because they
Oh
need
yeah,
the
yeah,
visual
yeah.
on that. Because man,
No problem, no problem, man.
I couldn't believe it when I saw that. I was like, "This guy's insane, man." So, what do you got coming down the pipeline, man? What are you working on now? What's going on in the future for the show?
Oh yeah, hold on.
Yeah, brother. Chug.
Sorry, I had to take a sip, right? All right, so in the future project, sorry, I'm going out to smoke right now, but hey yo, is this gonna go?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
They're not gonna take it down or anything.
All right, I'm sorry. Like,
No worries. You're
when
not
I
the first
smoke
person
cigarette,
you're not the
I
first
gotta go
person to smoke a
outside.
cigarette on this podcast.
Hey man, it's me, Shataro. So
I should get like backstage with Kennedy smokers club t-shirts or something like that.
but yeah, so you were saying, so like the future project, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Like
man.
the upcoming stuff. So what I want to promote is what I got for everybody is on 20th, June 20th. I think that was the date. on the June 20th, we're planning on to do a live stream. It's not actually like like live, like real time thing, but we're actually shooting live video, and we're actually setting up the live sets, and so we're actually shooting it at the legit baseball field.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody's gonna be, all my buddies, all my brothers gonna be there. This is a sneak peek. I didn't tell anybody else, but so the set is gonna be right in the middle of the baseball field, right? Like where pitcher stands. We're gonna set up like 2 long sofa or couch on the both sides, and then in the middle of it there's gonna be a long table, and then there's like all my homies and sisters gonna be just chilling at the table, and when the time comes, DJ gonna start playing music, right? And then in the orders, artists gonna be like performing in front of the homies, like, while like artists are performing, like in the background, like all the homies gonna be like chilling and drinking, like smoking, you know what I mean? Like that type of that type of live streaming. That's one thing that we're planning on right now, besides the music video that we talked about.
Very cool. That's awesome, dude. That's that sounds like quite the vibe, man. I wish I could be sitting at that table for sure. For sure.
Oh yeah, yo, man. That's what I really want to do. You know what I mean? Like, like not just the homies from in Japan, but homies from like out of Japan. That's
DJ,
why
DJ and I were talking about when everything like gets back to normal and stuff, we are gonna make a trip out there. And we're thinking about getting like an Airbnb at like a beach house down there or something for a week or whatever.
Oh, and, shit.
Yeah, spending a week down there, man. It'd be sick. It'd be sick.
Yo, better come down, man. Yo, better come through.
Yeah, bro. That'd be awesome, man. You and Hebe, for sure.
Oh, yeah, man. Yo, Okinawa is the shit.
It's the Hawaii of Asia, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No joke.
Well, brother, it sounds like you got a lot coming down. You got a lot that you're working on right now. Sounds like you've been very busy for sure. I mean, I see that through your art for sure, bro. And yeah, man, I keep doing your thing, bro, because it's just a matter of time before things really pop off, because you're a hard worker and you're talented as hell, man.
Thank you. Thank
you.
you. Appreciate you.
For sure, brother. I will talk to you soon. I appreciate you coming on the pod, man. Thank you so much. And yeah, we will talk soon, bro. All right.
Oh yeah, man. Like for sure. Like, yo, there's new. Oh, yo, one last thing.
Yeah. Go.
There's a new project that we're working on. Yeah. Not just me, but a lot of artists from my town, and I think it's gonna go smooth. If it goes smooth, it's gonna be a fire.
All right, well, we'll keep an eye open for that. And if there's anything you want me to post in the bio, just send me the links and we'll make it happen, brother. I appreciate.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Thank you so much. We'll
talk soon. I always appreciate you, Kennedy, man. Like, yo, you've been always always my homie. You know, Canada is my second home.
Hey,
I think you already know, but you know,
you're
I
loved
just
in the
gotta
city.
address that.
You're loved in Toronto, bro. You're loved. You're
Uh-huh.
loved.
All my
right, bro.
brothers are in Canada too, so yeah,
I
I
know.
appreciate you having me. Thank you, everybody.
Peace, brother. Easy.
Peace. Live from Japan.
Buns, check.
Hot dogs, mustard check.
Ketchup.
Hot stuff. Nah.
Where's the hot stuff? I didn't bring any.
Yeah.
So good with the hot stuff? Very good with the hot stuff.